MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Derek Shepard gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now batting, Freddie Santiago. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Santiago is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business.
Flores gets down to make a great play. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Third, the shortstop, JP Embry.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Alex Happ gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Now in the box, Joshua York. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Joshua York.
And the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Michael Jacques.
Set to get his day started, Michael Jacques, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Greenberg will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
In now, Barry Bonds. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch on the way. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in, Pete Armstrong. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Buckner on at first, nobody out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Three runs already home here. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Alex Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get three on the three-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Doug Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
0-1, here it comes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Omar Rodriguez. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Greenberg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pitch popped up. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
At the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Flores, and that's out number one.
The batter, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He waits. Now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A ball and two strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Sean Ornelas. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Derek Shepard, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, Kipnis. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Pete Armstrong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Chopped to third. Flores has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesse Padilla. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1. Three runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Alex Tapp, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Joshua York. First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Jump.
Into the box now, Michael Jump. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. To the plate now, Barry Bonds. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Doug Taylor, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping up now, Omar Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Greenberg. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here it comes on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, J.C. Embry, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Benjamin Gonzalez is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 34.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Armstrong, a 22-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Gonzalez utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Swing hard liner to left center, and this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Jesse Padilla is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The third baseman, Ben.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Just hung in there on that one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Alex Happ, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Sean Ornelas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Eric Drysdale will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Eric Drysdale.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armstrong will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chris Gallegos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2 down.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bonds comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Pete Armstrong is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with two strikes now.
The 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
Still 1-2. Two out with the man at first. To two balls and two strikes now.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on two hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 7 and the Braves nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joshua York. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only two hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
first pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
I got the count. 1-2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Greenberg is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Michael Jacques.
Digging in, Michael Jacques. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Striding in once again, Barry Bonds, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping into the box, Jesse Padilla.
The catcher, Jesse Padilla.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's low.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And it's fouled away. The 3-1. And he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 16, Alex Bass.
Ready for another chance. Alex Happ, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's outside.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two out with the man at first. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Cubs strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Doug Taylor.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
So striding in, Omar Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's just out.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman, Wilmer.
Ready now, Wilmer Flores. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Carlos Valenzuela enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 49, Carlos Valenzuela.
So coming to the plate, Adam Greenberg. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Adam Greenberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. York will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. And the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Embry.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 28, Sean Ornella.
Digging in, Sean Ornelas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Padilla recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Alvaro Reyes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in for the Braves, Joshua York. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey!
Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Settling in now, Michael Jacques. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. J.R. Corona comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Corona.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Ryan Buckner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, left fielder.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. At the plate, Pete Armstrong. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Jesse Padilla waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Flores is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ronnie Wickert is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Cubs, number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Digging in, Barry Bonds. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's one down now.
Up next for it.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
To the plate now, Doug Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Omar
Stepping into the box, Omar Rodriguez. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Up next for
So the
Atlanta,
Braves down to their final out now. And up next, the
Wilmer.
utility man, Wilmer Flores. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Happ hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.